Unravel is a new puzzle platformer from a small game studio in northern Sweden called Coldwood Interactive. It stars Yanni, a tiny, red doll-like character who is literally made from a spool of yarn. And it's this yarn which he uses to explore and manipulate the environment. Oh, Hex, Yanni is so cute.
I know, and what a beautiful looking game this is. Gorgeous natural backgrounds alive with bugs and birds. It's so charming and really fun to explore.
Yanni can throw his yarn like a lasso to swing from point to point. He can build taut bridges that work like trampolines and latch onto objects to yank levers or to pull on branches. And all these skills come together to work as the solution to a number of increasingly difficult puzzles.
Yeah, I thought the puzzles were really intelligent and creative. Along with a very clever use of the yarn, Yanni can push or pull small items around, which might work as a step up to something or a counterweight. Plus, some things float to help Yanni get across water, which is really helpful because Yanni and water do not mix.
No. Plus, he can get eaten by animals. Or just take a bad fall and be thrown back to the last checkpoint. You do need to experiment a lot to solve these puzzles, and you know, guys, I get a little frustrated at times having to do them over and over again.
I know what you mean, but I never wanted to put the controller down, Bajo. Even if I got stuck for a bit with a tricky solution, I always wanted to make progress onto the next puzzle. I found it a really good level of challenge overall. Not too easy, but not too hard either.
There is also a bit of a story to Yanni's adventure. As you complete each stage, you reawaken a family's memories, unlocking pictures in a photo album. It's like his yarn is a thread of friendship and love woven through the years.
Oh, that's so sweet, Darren.
Hang on a sec, is that a tear, Darren?
Negative, I'm just leaking a spot of battery acid.
The game does have a very warm, heartfelt feel to it. In fact, there is a message from the devs about how much the game means to them. And that they hope we'll all enjoy it too. And I'm glad to say I did.
Ultimately, this isn't a game that you really play for the story, though. It really is all about solving the jumping and object-based puzzles. And while they are mostly great, you might wish the game had a bit more meat to it.
According to my calculation of average playthroughs, Unravel will provide about 5 to 6 hours of fun.
Right, once you've solved all the puzzles, it's not really the sort of game that you go back to after finishing it.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that, Bajo, but I also think it's a really lovely experience while it lasts. And I love that it has a deeper emotional meaning as well. So I'm giving it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens.
I'm giving it 3 out of 5 rubber chickens.